Welcome everyone. Welcome to the chat room. Welcome to the video, everyone. The live stream. I'm gonna try and improv a landscape in acrylic paint today. Peter's on. Hey, dude and Peter. All right. Right on. Thanks for being here, Peter. I'm gonna get started. Shut everything off here. I'm kind of new to the. I'm new to the live streams, but getting the hang of it. I got some membership programs set up now. I'm going to kind of sketch out a mountain in here. I'm going to do everything kind of big. A little larger than normal. Thinking I want maybe I'll have this one out in front here, and then have this like going off to the distance here, like this. Yeah, have it shooting off to the distance here. I'm just gonna sketch something in real quick, and then I have a hill over here, hill over here. I'm gonna have I'll probably have some trees coming in from the side here, but I'm not gonna put those in just yet. I'm gonna have some kind of river coming from way back there. Yeah, maybe a river coming all the way through here, through the whole scene. That's enough sketch up there. I think I kind of see what I want there. I think I'll start with the sky today. I'm gonna start doing some live streams once I get some more, followers, and then I'll maybe have the chat room kind of give me ideas to paint. Just to have also, like, because I'm new to this, I'm taking anybody that has any opinions on which way this channel should go. I'd definitely listen. Because my idea of YouTube is like It was much different than how it's turning out. I thought it was about, making a lot of videos, get some subscribers, and then get commercials put on your videos to get them to stream out there to more people. It was kind of frustrating to get. It took a while to get 1,000. You have to get 1,000 subscribers, right, before you can become a partner with YouTube. And it's kind of hard to get your videos to be seen by. You can imagine how many people are on YouTube. I mean, the whole world's on there, right? But how come, some of your videos would only get seen a couple times? So I don't know how the YouTube does that, but it doesn't matter how good the video is. So, but what I see what's going on now, like people like just watching people do things live. There's this one thing I saw. I was like, there's this person, he parks out at the LAX airport, and he just films all the planes flying in and out of LAX, and he talks about the planes, what kind of plane it is, and people love that. He gets like thousands of viewers every day. They wait for him to pull up there. He's just a one-man operation, kind of like I am here. That's why I hope this channel morphs into something bigger. I'm just recording off an old iPad. I want to get some better recording equipment and like maybe spread the shot out a little more so the viewer can see more of what I'm doing. It's kind of, right now I just have the camera zoomed in on the actual painting. This is acrylic paint, by the way. I'm hoping if you're a painter or you're thinking about painting, maybe you'll get some ideas watching me do this. There's a lot of different ways. I try and do, each live a little different each time, so you get to see different techniques. I mean, I'm not trying to tell you this is how you paint, but I'm just showing you how I do my acrylic landscapes and stuff. And a lot of times when I'm painting like this on the fly, I'll pick up something new, trying something different, Like this style, I really like this, trying to just getting my color put in the sky. I keep adding, white and blue, and just let the sky kind of appear on its own there. I kind of like that, and then I'll add some clouds in a little bit. I'll add some more floaters up there. I'm going to get my mountains put in now. But it's been fun. I just started like a membership program the other day. It's all through YouTube. You know, they take care of everything. You get a badge depending on what level membership you uh, sign up for. It just helps the channel grow. You know, then I could spend more time doing more live streams. I definitely want to get some better equipment, but look at that. More paint. A new easel. My easel's like falling apart. This looking pretty good though already. I'm going to lighten up the bottom here though. One good tip about landscapes is if you want something to look far away, don't add any color yet. Because the color that's far away is you're not gonna see color till things start getting closer in the scene. But you can always add color later. Like right here, I'm just putting some titanium white down here, but I'm trying to make it look like mist in front of that mountain, like a morning mist or something. But what's cool about acrylic paint, watch, I'll put a little bit of color right here. Let's try a little. I'll try a little bit of pink. You can just wash color in there if you want. Right over the white clouds. Dry your brush off. I'll dry my brush off, and then you can kind of blend that in to the sky. And right there, I changed the color of the sky right there. Look at that. That looks pretty cool. Looks like some different color clouds coming around the mountain there. But you could do the same thing down here. If you want to add some color to this later, you can. I'll wait till I put the snow up here. What I'm gonna do is put my main color down first, and then I'll start designing the rest of the painting. So this hill that I made here, I'm gonna make this green. I've already mixed some sap green and white. And I'm going to block in my hill here. I usually just block it in first. You could do it any way you want. I'll block it in and then I'll change the color. I live in Seattle, so we're surrounded by mountains and trees and water. I mean, it's like everywhere. Bunch of trees. The Puget Sound. mountains, islands. We got tons of islands out here where we have to take ferries across the Puget Sound to get across the water. There we go. That looks cool. I added some white in there just to get some, I don't know, maybe create some hills in there. I'll make this a little darker back here. And it's burnt umber, a mixture of burnt umber and yellow ochre. That looks kind of cool. Wow. Kind of like that color. Do do do. Do do do. I think down here, I'm going to make this a dark green. Just to get some my underpaint done. This is just all earth tones pretty much. You can kind of see I'm just kind of painting on the fly here, and then I'm going to try and I can kind of see what I got here now. I got some hills here, bunch of hills back here, and this foreground here I can put some trees and bushes here. It's looking pretty good. It's really cool looking. And this is it almost looks like starting to look like an oil painting. I think once I get some more colors on here, I'll make it look more like an oil painting. But this is all done, the underpaint. This just the undercolor. I'm still going to put a lot of things on top of it now. So it's already dry. I mean, acrylic paint dries so fast. I've got some plans for the membership. If you go to my channel, there you might see a membership thing, and it's not on there yet, but for the Van Gogh level, whoever joins the Van Gogh level is I'm gonna give them one of my original paintings, so from the channel. So I'll sign it, and you're gonna end up with maybe an original painting from the live stream. I'm hoping my channel goes viral, then these things will be worth some money, you know. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to put some color on the mountains here. Some snow. once I design the mountain, then I can see what I need to do down in here. If you've watched my videos before, you know, I like to put snow up on these mountains here. I usually just start with the peak so I can kind of see what direction I want to go with it. What it does, it creates some dimension in there. If you're new to painting, just think of like a pyramid. Like, you know how a pyramid, it'll have like sides like this. So you can create your mountain then so it looks like dimensional, okay? That's a good tip right there. So everything on this side, the light would be hitting, and then this would all be shadow over on that side, okay? I mean, it, you can hold your brush far away if you want to make it look, make more impressionism, so it looks more looser the further you hold your brush. Or you can hold it up close. It doesn't, you know, it's up to you. Paint your own way how you feel comfortable, you know. I know if you go to art school, they're going to try and teach you one way, and then people get stuck on that, and then all their paintings end up looking like everybody else's. But the way I do it, I just like to create my own style, so. A lot of this snow I'm putting on here, it's going to end up soaking in because I put a lot of gray underneath, so I'll have to keep an eye on it. Probably at the end of the painting, I'll have to brighten up some of that snow, but that looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. I like all that. I like putting snow up there because if you look at our mountains right now in Seattle, it snowed the other day. All the mountaintops are full. I should show you. Well, I can. I got my phone up there. I'd show you a picture, but I got the chat going. I forgot all about it. Right on. Thanks. I got, I think Peter's on still. What, when, why, how? Quizziver. Hey, what, when, how? Hello. Bob Ross is better. Yeah. He did oil painting. This is acrylic paint. I'll show you. You can make this look like mist down here by just wetting your brush. I just rinse my brush off. I grab a little white on it, and then kind of blend it in down here at the bottom, just with white. Then it soaks in, and it ends up looking like mist down there. But art, any kind of art you do, you don't want to copy anyone. This is not Bob Ross's style at all, by far. Like that person, who was that, Samurai Jack? He thinks I'm trying to paint like Bob Ross. I'm not. When you're an artist, you don't want to paint like somebody else. You want your own style, you know. You want to be an innovator. I paint everything from my mind. Bob Ross, he copied a picture that he did. He always had another painting on the side that he was looking at when he painted his paintings. All my paintings are uh, from my mind. And you get more freedom this way. But don't get me wrong, I love Bob Ross, man. If he was still alive, who knows what he'd be doing right now? He probably would have went to acrylic paint and started in acrylic lines. Because a lot of people don't like oil paint. It's real messy. You got to have special cleaners. I can clean this paint with water. That's all you need. Oil paints. You got to have turpentine, and it smells. It'll stink the house up. This acrylic, you just wash it with water, soap and water. It's a lot easier. But you can make it look like oil paint. Look at that. That's amazing. I put a few of my functions on here that are kind of cool. The haunt. There's a sketch. I like the silver. This is silver, I think. Makes it look like a silver screen. 8mm. Look at those mountains already. I could kind of turn this one into a skull. You see that right there? It's starting to take shape like a skull. Let me see if I can do it. Turn it into like a skull here. Looks kind of cool. Skull Mountain. All right, I'm moving on. But that's things you got to look at when you're painting. Step back and look at your painting. It's looking pretty good. Thanks, Sharon. Sharon's sticking up for me, yeah. I'll show you a trick you can do if you're just starting out painting. Uh, if you're not good at making clouds, take a little bit of white on your brush, and right where the mountain starts, put a little bit of white around the edge of the mountain like this. And just pull it up a little. Just pull the white up right at the edge of the mountain. Pull a little bit of color up like this. And you can make it look like clouds coming up from behind the mountain. See that? That looks pretty cool. But if you stick around long enough, I got some cool techniques up here on how to make easy clouds. But this is a good way to make them sometimes. All right, I'm moving on. This is all done. My underpaint's done. I'm going to put some trees up here now. Oh, I love my rosy child. You got the way. Put some distant trees coming down this hill here. These are probably maple trees. Pull a little bit of color. If you're watching to learn how to paint, I pull a little bit of color at the bottom to create the shadow. If the light's coming down here, if you pull a little bit of color out, then it creates the shadow for you automatically. Let me see if that's showing up. If it doesn't show up, take your fan brush and just put a little bit of white on it, just a little bit, and take the white underneath the trees like this. Just a little bit of white. And then it'll make the bottom of the trees appear for you. Okay? Then blend that white in so it turns brownish color. Just like that. Not too much white. So now you can see the bottom of the trees. See how easy that is? You won't learn that on Bob Ross because he uses oil. It's a little different technique than acrylic. I'm going to put some trees on this side now. So I got another hill here. Let's see. I'm going to make these a little bigger now because this hill's like getting closer to us. I didn't want to turn this into a instructional video, but it's not really. I'm trying to improvise a piece here. I'm glad you guys are watching. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe too. I'm trying to get more subscribers. All right, so same thing over here. Let's do some trees here. I'm going to make these a little bigger here. A little bigger coming down this hill. yeah, I don't know if you haven't seen my membership. I started a membership deal, and one of my levels, whoever joins, I think it's the Van Gogh level, I'm going to be given, you'll end up with an original painting from me. That's one thing Bob Ross never did. He never sold any of his paintings. They're still in a warehouse somewhere collecting dust. But I'm going to give these to my members that join to support the channel. Just a certain level. The first level, I can send you a copy of it, signed copy, on the first two levels. But you have to be a member for so long. But look at that. Look at that already. What I got in less than, where am I at? 35 minutes. This looking pretty good. I like the skull face now up there on the mountain. That looks kind of cool. I forgot all about the river. I got to put the river back in here. So there's a couple ways you can do the river. You can use a knife. You can use a knife back here and cut a river in. That's probably what I'll do because I want it to look small. I'll take a little knife here, and I'm going to run a line straight out here. And it's going to represent water, okay? And I'm going to wiggle it around here. I'm going to bring that river down and around and right in the front here, just like that. Doesn't that look cool? I just did that with a little bit of paint on the tip of my knife. That looks so cool. And you can bring it from here now even further. I could bring it from way back here I'll probably, yeah, and tie it in so it looks like the river's coming from way back here. Just make it look very, you don't have to put it in real heavy back there. The viewer's eye will fill it in, okay? Wow. This really looking good. I need a sip of my Pepsi. Just keep it looking subtle. I like to keep it look subtle back there, but the viewer's eye will fill in the river coming from way back there. I have, you got, if you want to see my other paintings, go to my channel. I have like 500 free videos you can watch. You got to go to my channel and then you can see all my other paintings. There's a lot of them. I'm going to start doing other paintings like abstract faces and stuff like that. But today I'm doing a landscape, so Dragagon Smurf Cat says hello. This is pretty good. They don't sponsor me, by the way, but I needed some sugar. I'm going to keep designing this. If you just joined in, I'm designing this from the fly. I'm not following a picture or anything. It's all from my mind. And that's the way I paint every painting. I don't follow a picture. Alright, I'm going to put some more. I got to put the rest of the river in here now. So I think it's gonna, I'm gonna have to make it like a bluish color here. Some kind of river here, water. Just like that. And then I'll put some bushes on. I'm gonna make this like really close to us, like we're standing right here in front of the river. So I'm gonna put some bushes over here on the river's edge. Just some small bushes here coming down the river. Right on the edge of the river. If you guys want to learn how to paint, I got a lot of videos on my channel that shows you how to do this. My live streams are more just me painting and talking to you guys. But my live streams are different than my videos on the channel. The videos that I have are more instructional videos, okay? If you want to learn my technique. But when I'm doing a live, I just like to paint. I'm not gonna try and instruct you how to do this. But doesn't that look cool right there? I just put that water in just now. I got to put a little bit of white water down here. You know how the water runs up against the shore? You just put a little white paint down in there like this and make it look like waves, okay? Put the white like up at the where you think the bottom of the shore is. And then you got to run your brush like horizontal in the water like this. That looks pretty good. See all these bushes down here? I'm going to have to highlight these with color. Uh, I'll probably make them, uh, I'll use yellow ochre probably. And I'll probably highlight these trees with green. I'll separate them like this with a little bit of, there's a little white on here. But you can see how I'm kind of separating the trees right now, where I think the green is going to go. Those are far away. You can leave those the way they are back there. But this is not an instructional video. I keep saying this looks cool back here. All this brown and yellow ochre land here. Doesn't that look wicked on that mountain? This kind of looks like a skull up here with two eyes, a nose, and a mouth. So down here now, I can either put a big tree here or put a tree coming off the side. I think I'm going to put a tree up here on the side, coming from in here to fill up this part of the sky here. You can use any kind of paint you want. This is what I'm using on this painting. But any kind of paint works. I use Liquitex, I use Utrecht, I use Winsor & Newton. Whatever kind of paint, acrylic paint you want. I could use the cheapest paint and it'll end up looking like this. I think I'm going to put a tree over here. That when you improvise, you just, whatever you first think of, that's what you should do. So I kind of want to have a tree over here coming in. From the side here. Not too big. Just to show some a few branches here coming in. That's enough. Just to fill this part of the sky up with some color. All right, now I'm going to put some small bushes out here. All right, this is looking good. What do you guys think of this? Do I got anybody on today? Oh yeah. Let's see, what is Petru put green and yellow on the trees. Alright. Alright, I'll put some green and then some yellow on top of that tree. Is that the tree you're talking about? Petru. Sounds like you're from Italy or something, or Spain. I don't know if I have, this is the right color green to put up here. It might work. There we go, yeah. That green worked, Petru. You're right. Now, I don't want to tell you guys how to do this, but oh, you got to imagine clumps up here, like different levels of branches. Some are deep in there and some are more in front. I don't know how to explain it. But like Petru said, he said add some yellow. So if I add yellow, it'll make it look more like 3D, like these mountains. Do you remember how I made the pyramid here on this mountain? You make it look like 3D, like a square box. You know how to draw a box on paper? A square box. Ah, you're in Sweden. Oh, we got some different. What I'm going to do in the future, I'm going to put a map up there behind my. I'm going to put a map up behind my paintings of the world, and then I'm going to put a tag where all my viewers are from, like a world map. So, yeah, let me know where you're from. And I'll take a screenshot of this. There we go. So I had someone from Germany the other day, Gigi. Peter's from Sweden, Wiziver from Sweden, right on. If you, like I said, go to my channel and hit the videos, and you'll see all the instructional videos are on my channel. These, when I do a live, I'm just painting. I'm not trying to, I want you guys to tell me what to put on here. So I'll try the yellow on there now, Petru. I don't have any yellow on my palette, so. I gotta get some. I'm gonna use Utrecht yellow. I got Utrecht yellow here. I'm gonna put a little white in it to lighten it up a little. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to put a little yellow on here. Like Petru said. You kind of want to hit where you think the light's hitting, okay? You don't need much paint You don't need much paint on your brush, okay? I like to just do a little first and then look at it. That's like a lot of yellow. That's a lot of yellow. So you could take your green, and if it's too strong, just take some green and knock it down just a little bit. That looks good. It looks like highlights up there now. I'm gonna get it to blend in though. That'll make it look better. Alright, good enough. Got some different colors in there now. See that? See how it brings the branches out? I'm going to highlight these down here with the yellow ochre, I think. Let me just do a few of them here. Looks pretty good. Cool. Cool, we're getting some color in there now. It's already been almost an hour, so I got about 10 more minutes. So I think I should do some clouds for you. Oh, Peter, okay. You're Romanian. All right. Caitlin, hi, see you. I'm doing good. I got to go play a gig later on today. I don't know if you can see, I'm in a band called Rick and Lisa up there. Lisa and I, we play music in Seattle. We play at the hospitals for these people that are like losing their memory, and we go play for them. It helps them try and get their memory back. It's kind of cool. I think I wanted to make these green though. These trees going back. I think I'll just put a little on right now. I think I'm gonna end up making those green, but I'm gonna put a little yellow ochre on them first so you can see them. So you can kind of see what I'm seeing here. Trees going back that way. Let me do the clouds real quick because I think I'm running out of time. I'm going to do some clouds for you. It's not done by far. I can still put a lot of trees like right here. I can fill this whole thing in with trees here. Put some trees going up here, tall trees. So I mean it's far from being finished. Maybe this weekend I'll do on Saturday I'll do a long live because it would probably take me 2 hours to really finish a good piece, you know. Like this one, I need another good hour, I think, to put all the trees in that I want and stuff like that. So, but Saturday I'm off and I can spend more time on a live stream. There's some clouds right there. Simple clouds. Zoom this in a little more. Caitlin's, oh, you subscribed to me. Thanks, Caitlin. If you want me to, are you a creator? You have some of your drawings on the YouTube? I can go look at them if you want. If any of you guys up here in the chat room have a channel you want me to subscribe to, just let me know. If you guys have videos that you're creating, I'll be happy to do that. This is the easy way to make clouds here. You just put your cloud on and then just pull the bottom one way and shape it. Okay, it looks like the wind's blowing it then, see? I'm using a fan brush. This is an oil fan brush though. You can use oil brushes on acrylic paint, okay? Cool. So all your drawings are probably on Instagram or something, huh? Or Facebook or... I had an Instagram, But I got a new iPhone and they lost all my information. Now I don't know how to get back into my Instagram channel. And I had a lot of pictures on my Instagram. So I was on there for a long time. Instagram. I had 5,000, 6,000 people. All right. Well, there's a few clouds. I'm gonna have to go, guys, and I'm gonna do another live later on this evening if you guys are on. Come and check it out. Yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. Come back this evening. I'll be doing another live. But I appreciate everybody subscribing. Thanks, everybody. Ciao.